Oh, not good.
Hey Saber fans, this is Grey Paladin, and I have unfortunate news. My Crimson Dawn Antares RGBX Eco Smooth Swing core is fried. I don't know what happened. I just went to turn it on one day and didn't power up, didn't work. Went to charge it, and I had that issue that you heard earlier. So I'm not really sure what's wrong with it, but I'm pretty sure that this board is done. I spoke with Darth Paradigm. He had the same issue and problem with his Antares. So I'm going to contact Crimson Dawn and hopefully get a replacement RGBX core, because you should get what you pay for. However, I've got a Proffie core to the rescue. I also ordered the new scabbard with frog. Thought maybe it'll come in handy with some of my cosplay. So let's see what that's all about. I can wear my my saber on my belt and pull it out and wield it. And it's going to really come in handy with these, since they don't have cover tech wheels or D-rings or anything like that, which I could probably easily get one. Alright. And since you're probably all going to ask, the Proffie core took about 5 weeks to get to me. USPS has just been absolutely terrible lately. So I had a huge delay with them, and then it also took several weeks because it was on back order. So it took several weeks for them to actually ship the core. So all in all, about 5 weeks, maybe close to 6. It took a while. A lot of stuff in here. It's receipt goodness that you don't care about. And oh, don't pop too many of them. I can use this to ship sabers with. Ciao, everybody. What else is in here? Go gadget arm. I'm gonna spare you the the trouble of me shaking the box like I've done in previous videos. So I'll read that in a moment. But I think that box is empty. Yes, it is. Okay. I'm going to swap out the cores, and I'm going to just check and make sure that it's has a charge first. And if it doesn't, then I'll put in the charger while I'm looking at the other stuff. That way, by the time I'm done with the other things, we have enough to power it up so you can hear it and see it. So this is the Proffie V2 core from Crimson Dawn via LGT Studios. And there it is. Well, this one's all black, not transparent or clear like the other ones. So everything appears to be in order, and it's protected up top with a dust cap. So these are always nice to have. I'm never going to complain getting these things. NeoPixel pins seem to be in good order. Speaker looks good. Batteries in place. Alright, let's see if it's got any juice. As I suspected. Nope. That's what happens when you don't have a kill key or deep sleep on this, which these don't. And it takes 6 weeks to get to you. So
Not directly to SD card not found.
SD card not found. That's interesting. Because it's right in there. I'm going to pull this and then pull the battery, pop the battery out, and make sure that SD card is good to go. So it's there just fine. I'm not sure why it says it's not found. This wire's all out of the place. Well, that's in there. Let's try the battery again. Positive and negative.
Undirectly to SD card not found.
Interesting. Bear with me. I'm going to plug this into my computer and see what's going on with this SD card. Okay. Crisis averted. I did plug it into the computer and backed it up. Everything looked fine. And I even grabbed my Proffie shade, plugged that into the computer, and made sure that all the files were the same. They were fine. Tested both cards. They worked just fine. I think what it was just the battery was just too low and it just wasn't reading anything that it needed to. The battery's charging right now. I put a fresh battery in and it worked and fired up. So, alles gut. Let's keep on rolling here while that's continuing to charge. Let's see what else we got in here before we get going with the, changing everything out. So I got my charging cable there. You get that in the box. You get an operating manual, additional screws, and Allen wrench, and also the marketing card from Crimson Dawn. What's nice is you have this operating card, but when I went into the SD card on the computer, I also saw that there's an instruction manual and operation functions on in the folder in the SD config. And it's really cool. There's a lot of stuff in there, including FET263, all of its configurations. I saw that it's operating on OS version 5.6, I think it was. And then check out FET263. He's like a guru when it comes to Proffie and setting up all these different things. So I subscribed to his channel, and now that I have now 2 Proffie boards, I'm going to start really getting his material a serious look and trying to learn a bit more about how these Proffie things work. Well, anyway, let's get to the fun part, which is, I also want to point out that Crimson Dawn included a letter. And I want to read this because this is very cool and very nice. From the desk of the Supreme Chancellor. Now, as we all know, Crimson Dawn has had some issues here lately trying to get stuff kicked out between the storms they're dealing with, the Chinese New Year, and the holidays. It's just they're backed up, and a lot of orders have taken a lot longer than normal, which honestly is still pretty quick compared to other standard companies like Saber Forge, or they're even faster than Saber Trio. Saber Trio is really quick too. But I want to read this letter because I think this is very nice. It says, "Dear valued customer, I am very sorry it took so long to get your order out. We at Crimson Dawn appreciate both your purchase and your patience. Since all of our customers have different tastes, I didn't know what to throw into your box to show my appreciation for your patience and understanding. Instead, I'm giving you a coupon code for one of the following items: baselit blade plug, highline blade mid-grade, coupler pommel, 7/8 inch or 7/8 to an inch blade reducer, and that's if you have if you want to use a 7/8 inch blade, which I do have a NeoPixel 7/8 inch blade. The reducer allows you to put that plug the smaller blade into that reducer, and then put the reducer into your 1-inch hilt, and now you can use a thinner blade on a 1-inch hilt, or your preferred t-shirt. So that's really great that they threw that in there. I got the coupon code down here. I actually just made an order for another shade, an RGBX shade. No, sorry, a Neo Core shade, because I want to do a staff with my Proffie shade. So I did that yesterday. So I'm hoping I can contact them, use this code, and then get my free item, and they'll throw that into my box of my other shade that I ordered. So thank you, Crimson Dawn. Please continue to do great things for the community. We're glad to have you, and it's nice to have good, fun, honest people like that working on your side. Next thing, the scabbard here with frog. So here's the frog. This attaches to your belt, and then you take the scabbard, slide that in there, tie it up real good, and now this will fit your 1-inch blade. And I've got one right here, so you can just put that in there. That holds your saber nice and secure, and then on your belt. You pull that sucker out, and hung out. How about you?
How about you?
So that's cool. That came wrapped up nice. I'll use this for my cosplay. I actually have a cosplay character. So Grey Paladin actually, the character actually has a name. I came up with a backstory and that whole nine. So if you're interested, I might do a video just on my Star Wars cosplay character. And I did my research. I got all the, all the right numbers and dates and things like that to include. So I might do a video on that as well. It'd be kind of cool to have other people, other viewers out there share your cosplays. I also have a Director Krennic cosplay, and I'm also considering doing a Moff Gideon cosplay. I've already had a comment of a guy said that I looked like him. Just want to put out there, not all black people look alike. So anyway, I need to loosen this up a little bit so I can slide this on more. But I mean, you get the gist of the idea. This goes on there. This is genuine leather. Tie that up nice. Clip this into my belt. Now I've got a sheath for my saber. So that's cool. This was I think this ran $45, $49 maybe, can't remember. On Crimson Dawn. I know the supplies are limited, so they may be sold out already. I don't know. So that is a nice added accessory. Now let's speed up the cam, take out this broken RGBX core, and put in the new Proffie core. And while I'm doing that, the battery will continue to charge so we can get a nice little fire up before this video is done. All right, here we go. So here's the RGBX Eco Smooth Swing core with the board that's non-operative on me, and I've tried everything. Full charge, resetting the battery, all that good stuff. Nothing's worked, so I'm not really sure what happened, but apparently this has happened before to some other people. So I'm going to notify Crimson Dawn and have them replace this, hopefully sooner than later. And I can use the new core and another saber down the road. And from what I'm understanding, these are now able to start fitting into the Saber Forge Eco Sabers. So more on that later. I might do a transplant of this into an Eco Saber once I get a working one back. But this is real simple. You have the two screws around the switch that you have to take out. There's one on the back you take out. You, from the recharge port, take your Allen key, push the switch section down, and then you can just slide this right out. And with that out, now just insert the new one. Make sure that the switch section is pressed down so that way it's nice and flush or recessed. And then slide that right in. Make sure your holes are lined up. Looking pretty good. And the speaker's almost flush with the base of the hilt, so just push a little bit there and you can see your alignment at that point. And then just want to apply, reattach the screws. I like to start with the back one because it holds that in place while I'm getting the top ones to pull the switch section up. All right, here we go. So remember, when you're putting the screws in, your switches are going to be pressed down into the core. As you tighten the screws, it's going to pull the switch and the recharge port up into position. Try to do so evenly, so don't just tighten one side all the way. Try to do both sides alternating a little bit evenly. That way it comes up together and not crooked. Alright, that's all set. And I neglected to show one part that would have made the alignment much easier, and that is unscrew the body. Silly paladin. What are you doing? Yeah, unscrew the body, and that way you can easily line stuff up. So, with that being said, or being done, let's put our battery in and see what we got. I'll put the battery directly on a charger just to make sure it was really getting a solid charge rather than plugging it into the recharge port.
Why, you stuck-up, half-witted, scruffy-looking nerf herder!
Oh, Leia. One thing I also learned about these is you have thrust power on. There it is. So you have thrust power on, but I find that it's a little finicky. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I haven't really quite figured out the magic behind it yet, and I'm sure you can adjust the sensitivity of that as well in the SD configurations. Let's get blade in here. I really like this hilt a lot. The Antares is my favorite hilt from Crimson Dawn, and just in general, I really like this hilt. So it needed a Proffie. The RGBX is okay. It's not a bad board, but for a hilt this nice, it's got to have more bells and whistles, and the Proffie delivers just that. And there she is. There's the lightning block. Force effect. The clash. A lot of cool features that this board does for an excellent price. So I said I was going to do this for the shade. I'll do the same thing with this too. I'm going to do a demo video of all the features that it actually has, so I have more space, not just here at my workstation. And then I will also feature all the fonts that it comes with, and it's a whopping 22 fonts, which is a lot to start with on a saber, especially at this price. So I'm glad to have my Antares upgraded and working very well, and then I'll follow up with Crimson Dawn and see if I can get this RGBX busted core replaced. And then I've also got my scabbard, which I can put this in and have a little more fun on my belt with that. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll leave links down below if you want to get to the saber and some of the fonts, and not so much the fonts, but the saber and the scabbard and things like that. So thank you very much for watching, and may the force be with you.
I'm right.